Notice that people really aren't building many forts here. And since you're a march, it's going to be harder to crack that. And I really hope that Sweden don't actually want to enter my land. We are friendly. They truly don't want to attack me. Speaking of people that don't want things that I want, I'm only going to get 40 more out of you, taking me to 175. Ah, of course, the trade power, and I can get a lot of it. Nice, that's 14. That should make all the difference. And those are only dry lands, so we should take care of those, no problem. Alright, let's fight this war super sloppy, because it tends to be how I fight. Hi folks. That, folks, is how you derail an entire chat of 556 people. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention there. But that's fine. Chat just sorts itself out. And if there are things that offend you, then maybe you're in the wrong place. Feeling good about 28%. Make it happen. So scared of the Bulgarians. Although they might be going for the Saharan. Top-notch job on the conversions, by the way. I'm proud of you. Oh, snap. Jake, how much more Theodore are you planning tonight? Probably 20 more minutes. That way I can finish at 2 o'clock. A nice round number. Getting close, that's good. Get another 34 on you. That's plenty. Unless that gift of mine runs out, then that would be terrible. So tempted to assault that. Especially when I see what they're about to do to my allies. Although I could just leave you behind and go fight. Again, Bulgaria, use your pole arm. Yeah. There we go. I knew this war was a great idea. I just didn't know that I knew it. This doesn't look too good for my Smolensk vassal. Go up there and take care of that for me. Ravage them. Finish off the siege for good measure. Shame we don't have the siege general over there. Which is a point. Maybe I should get the get you there. And bring Siegey McSiege over here, since he'll rip through this province. Only scrubs sleep. Hey, lucky. Where's your 2 hours of hell? Alright, I don't even think I want Albania. And it belongs to Bulgaria's culture group anyway, so to them it should go. They're probably not going to be happy with that until the war has gone on for a while, though. Yeah, sure enough. But that frees up a whole bunch of troops that I can take north, which is lovely. Sweden, I hope you stay friendly, because I'm friendly. Damn, that's relations with you are increasing at a snail's pace. I could declare war on Urbino, that would impress you. But no Cassis. Also, do I have some kind of relationship with you? No, I have a truce because I recalled my guarantee on you. It's all coming back to me. Good job, Brandenburg. Show them the fear. I'll back you up, man. Oh, thanks, Sweden. I knew they were friendly deep down. Just had to get pretty deep. They don't share that feeling towards the Brandenburgians, clearly, because I didn't want to give them their cores back. Bloody Swedes. Jake, claim Urbino. With what? I got nothing to claim them with. Although speaking of claims, Mecca needs to become mine. Maka, as they want to call it. I've already done well on you, so that's fine. 10 years to go on the truce with Muscovy. See, vast amounts of conquest, a lot of it in the end will come down to your ability to, you know, succeed with words. The organization. That's what I'm really trying to say. Don't take this battle the wrong way, Swedes, but you had to die. And I want to get over to some owned land of mine so I can get my people repaired up a bit. Let's see if they move their capital to Warsaw. Yeah, I do have a good chunk of claims. I could take a whole heap of land in this and it wouldn't be too costly. I'd have to get them, of course. Sweden, baby, why? Why you gotta be like this? Granted, it is all my fault. I don't want to run into that, so running face first into a truck. As Polotska's about to find out. Even though they have more morale? I could teach him a thing or two about this. Why is the Swedish morale so bad? First circumnavigation finished in 1645 by Norway. Our fleet set sail to find a western sea route to the rich spice islands of Indonesia. Took them 99 days to cross the ocean westward. After that they found the Strait of Magellan, located near the tip of South America. Okay, Magellan. Oh, that's interesting. Pacific comes from the Latin word of tranquil. Aww. Everything I know about Magellan's journey I learnt from the Animaniacs. Which is where a lot of my worldly knowledge comes from. Okay, we can make it to Kiev. We might not survive too well. Part of me really wants to fight them because I know they're going to be low on morale, but our troop numbers just are not very compatible with that order. Woods. That's probably all it took to stop Poland from coming and destroying me. I need to repair up in Danzig and consider getting out of this war. The length of the war is a minus 56 to it all, though. And then there are the Albanians to think about. I gotta stop and actually think, where am I going with all this? Got my maximum subsidies with you. Improve relations will get us another 18, but it only needs 12, so in 6 months I'll be able to get you. I kind of want fleet basing rights. Okay. I think it used to be screwed up that fleet basing rights would give the wrong person the opinion boost. But again, I could be completely wrong. Alright, taking Warsaw will change your tune by a fair chunk, but then so would wiping your army. We'll just repair up and then go smash into you. It's going to be 1810 and Jake will have forgotten Germany. You're right, my German ambitions have been lacking. Oh, but my Greek ambitions, that's something else. You can transfer war goal, so I don't actually have to be the one to take Cyprus, but I likely will. And what is this? Kill him. There is simply no need for peace. I'm literally a few kilometers from our scrubby streamer. I guess that puts a whole new meaning to fight me IRL. He's got the morale now. Alright, Warsaw, take it down. Mumbling now. We'll bring the whole thing down on them. Not quite Warsaw. Jake, you have troops in there. Wow. The guys I manage to forget about sometimes. Got a conquest against Hejaz. We'll take care of that. I will murder these rebels because I rather like Sarahan. And where are you even going? You're probably running away to Swedish lands, so I don't have to care too much about you. Hungary have started westernizing, and I'm sure that won't work out badly for them. I just want to go for a bender. We're still married, and they're threatened by me, so I could get that alliance back, assuming I actually make a good job on Greece, and thank goodness Mamluks have absorbed Karaman, which means I can kind of two-shot this into Saraman. I may as well take this since it's looking a bit ugly. They want peace, but not quite my idea of peace. Where I rip them to pieces. I should probably do a better job on taking care of Bender, since if I lose that, it's going to be damaging for the war effort. I'll give you 1 month of restoring yourselves here. And then it's onwards to Cyprus. I hear it's not bad. The Greek part, that is. Never been, don't particularly want to go. I like my vacations to be in Florida. Because there are DDR machines everywhere. How's your Swedish coming along? Hey, I can almost pronounce Elche. Alright, finally. Finally got the Pope under my control. Warsaw, we keep Bender. Nice. And yeah, frankly, I don't like Crete being here either. We're getting it together. Part of me wants quite a bit more out of this than I'm currently getting, but crossing Sweden just doesn't seem like the brightest of things to do when all of Catholicism really wants me dead. There's the issue when Austria becomes in charge in these HRE wars. They're going to call in their truckload of allies. So I'm really going to have to pound into them, which is why I'm building up such a power base here. Otherwise I will just get face rolled when I approach Central Europe. Alright, could pretty much just about get white peace now. But Albania is probably not seeing things my way. They almost are. Alright, a few more months of this ridiculous carry on, and we'll be fine. This is actually good for me. 30 days in August. Nope, 31. It's fine. More dead Poles. Jake, aren't your relations with the Pope that high from in war together? No, I didn't invite the Pope to this war. One, because he'd say no, and two, I wouldn't be able to force, I wouldn't be able to diplo-vassalize him, because, well, that's what being at war does. Prevents diplo-vassalization. Should probably marry you whilst we're here as well. Boost of relations. If there's any complaints about the mod ship, remember you too could be a mod. If you complete the typing of the dead live on stream, that'll earn you mod ship. Why? Because it's a rule that I like. Unfortunately, those revolts don't count as revolts in Poland. Sweden. Alright, I need to think about dismantling the HRE because there are two brick walls. One is Defender of the Faith, the other is the HRE. And I'm not a fan of either of them. Now the HRE... what I would have to do is ally or vassalize some of them, and then the rest that are hopefully allied with Austria get taken out. Austria has a ton of alliances. Alright, Aachen, allied with Austria. Cologne, not allied with Austria. Potential ally. Wurzburg, allied with Austria. Not allied with Austria. Potential ally, because they're friendly. Again, another ally. Allied with Austria. Allied with Austria. Okay, so I need to ally Tuscany, Aquileia, and Cologne. That's 3 Diplo slots when I'm already 1 over my limit. I wonder if Sweden would want to join in. Yeah, they see Austria as a rival, so they would join in. So I would need to fight Austria. And all of his friends. Alright, no problem. That's what I want to do, so I'll do it. It's as simple as that in life. I don't ever remember. Ah! Bulgaria, you put a claim on Lika. But here's the thing, I would love holy war with you, because it means that I can just ravage you. It means I can give Lika to Bulgaria and wreak havoc from there. But to get to touch you, I'd have to... Oh, right, you have Serbia as a vassal. Now I could simply touch Hungary and then rip Hungary apart, feed them to Bulgaria, because Hungary's just going to roll over and their friends are worthless, and then I go for the empire, which means I just need one of these provinces. As long as it touches Hungary, it's good. And we're pretty much got that, so that's okay. Right, that's the plan. Now we disband the empire, because I'm sick of it getting in my way. Jake integrates Sicily. You can keep Rome for the Italian cultured provinces. No, I need to integrate Rome for the Pentarchy. Because I want to see it, because I can't remember what it does. And maybe you shouldn't spoil it for me, because I'm interested to see it. Alright, we get that one province that we want. Do we really want it, though? It's Hungarian and Catholic, and who's keeping score? Although now I'm kind of tempted, because I know that I could push out, hold out for a little bit more. And we are ravaging this guy. Check return cores for Rome. I just want Rome inside me as quickly as can. And they only have 2 other cores. One of them being Romagna, which I'm not overly interested in. Maybe I should integrate Sicily. They do just kind of sit there and smell bad. Because I'll be integrating Polotsk soon. Polotsk and... no, not Sarahan. There's plenty of this to give to them. Polotsk are showing off just how weak they are, so why keep them around? Alright, Cyprus is down. Away you go. Cored up nice and easy. And I sincerely doubt you're going to revolt. So we'll get you back in to the driver's seat. Can't let this fly. No, not split. No, not split. Detach. Let's get a bit more war score. Actually, the idea of ripping up Poland so that they're never a threat again is quite enticing. And as long as Sweden doesn't want to fight me because they're threatened by me, things will continue to go hunky-dory. Crete have an alliance with what Italian? With this Italian? Why? How? Oh, Coptic pride worldwide, I suppose. Well, not a concern for me. Let's get the Grand University of Constantinople to celebrate it being truly Gothic. Jake, favourite nation other than Riku? It's the Golden Horde. Well, it has been the Golden Horde for the longest time. I wonder if that's changed. Alright, Poland are looking pretty ripped apart. We can finally take some stuff out of them. I also want to break their friendship with Sweden, though. So Sweden has to find some other friends. like me. When that falls, that'll do it. Yeah. Okay, when I besiege Brest, it'll do it. There we go. Give me 2 provinces and break you up with Sweden. Because Sweden is my friend. Sorry we had to go through that. Alright, what now? Well, we have this province, and I don't really care much about it, other than I'm going to use it to fight Hungary. There's no real point coring it, since when I go to war with Hungary, the coring progress will freeze. Oh, why do I get Moldavian gnats? Let's take care of that. Jake vassalized the Pope. He's already vassalized. What I should be thinking about right now is integration. No, I still need to feed some more of your land. And there's 8 years before that truce is up. Jake rivals. Okay, thank you for making it big and loud and clear. It's going to have to be France and Castile. That'll get rid of not enough rivals and give us more ticking from rivals. We'll throw Castile an insult just so they know that we mean business. And you know what? I have the range to potentially privateer Sevilla. Do I? Yes. Get that power projection rolling. Which means I could probably do with a few more light ships. Certainly worth it. You know, I could save seconds if I set up a button which is make 2 light ships. But who has time for that? Let's take you out. Cleanse that heresy. Urbino. Yeah, you know, while we're at it, why don't we just get that core back for Rome? It's Umbrian, so it's going to cost twice as much to integrate. You have some friends, but I'm not really interested in them. So there's no point making you a co-belligerent. And I'm sure these guys can kick you silly. And then there's Savoy. They might be an issue, but what the hey, let's just fight. Yeah, Albania's left alive because they're going to be useful for fighting Poland in the future, and it won't be a particularly long truce. It's not that I completely forgot about them, although you could be forgiven for thinking that. Now, Hungary's going to be super weak. They've been dealing with revolts, and I like to think that Italians, although they are generally useless, they can at least be half decent at fighting other Italians. I'm not wrong there, right? And this will be the Feed Bulgaria movement. And it might be the last Feed Bulgaria movement. Starting to think that maybe I should chew them up before all my vassals start getting a bit fidgety. Especially since they have that better Diplotech. And I can fix that partially. Jake isn't the Pope an ally and not a vassal. The Pope is my vassal. And have been for over a year, and they are delighted about that. Can actually improve relations. Once the 10 years is up, boom, I'll be integrating the Pope as soon as possible. Okay. Savoy mean business. Unfortunately for them, so do I.